We're here today with Sheriff Charles Jones. He's going to fill us in a little bit about what's been going on with the Coahoma County Sheriff's Office this summer. Thanks for joining us today. I appreciate you taking some time and letting us come in your office and do this. Why don't you tell us a little bit about what the Sheriff's Department's up to this summer and just some of the things that are priorities for y'all right now?
Well, we stay very busy with dealing with court, helping the other municipalities such as Clarksdale, Friars Point, Jonestown, Lula, Coahoma, those areas that have limited resources, and also the unincorporated areas of Coahoma County. So we stay pretty busy here. We try to stay proactive. The biggest part of our job is just staying proactive. We want to be visible and make sure that people see our sheriff's cars everywhere.
Yeah, okay. Well, I was going to ask, kind of what does that entail? I mean, just kind of being out flying the flag.
We're just out. We're out everywhere, no matter what part of the county you're talking about. We often get phone calls where people say that they hadn't seen a deputy in those areas in 10 years, and so I feel real good about that. I feel real good about the general public, seeing the visibility of the sheriff's office.
Okay. As far as y'all's day-to-day operations go, when you have, say, a call come in, something's going on out in Jonestown, how many guys do y'all have on the force at one time on per shift? And
depends on what we have going on. We have courts during the day most times, anywhere between 8 to 10 people, deputies working during the day.
Okay. What are some of the strongest challenges kind of facing Coahoma County and Clarksdale from a crime standpoint now? There's a lot of talk about a lot of different crime issues in Clarksdale and Coahoma County, and I know some of that is just city matters, but then y'all work with the city on so much, and just kind of where do you see the greatest needs and things that y'all really have to focus the most on as far as trying to bring crime down in the area?
Well, honestly, the Coahoma County Sheriff's Office has, for the last 5 years, really made a lot of headway as it relates to reducing crime in the county. As it relates to the city, we spend a lot of our time trying to help, out in the city of Clarksdale. It's been that way for for years, and I think that if you talk to anyone who worked at the Clarksdale Police Department over the years, they would tell you that the relationship that I have with all the municipalities is something they had never seen before. We step in, no egos involved, don't care about who gets the credit.
Right.
We just want to get the job done. I mean, that's basically our focus, is getting the job done here in Clarksdale as well as the rest of the county. We don't care about who gets the credit for it.
Yeah,
no egos.
That's
the sheriff's office.
A good way to be, because one of the things in other areas of the community that is frustrating to a lot of people, me included, is kind of the egos that get involved when people are looking out for their own department or division or whatever, and at the expense of other things. What's the biggest crime problem in the county right now? I mean, is it I know we have gang problems, I know we have drugs, and people shooting into houses.
As I said before, if you say county, we have very few problems in the county. We get very few calls in the county now. I remember the day that I took office, I couldn't have said that. But hiring more deputies. We had 9 deputies when I took office. Now we have about 30.
Okay.
And that made a big difference. We were able to establish some accountability within the sheriff's office. It starts there.
Yeah.
I mean, it starts with the department head, whoever's in charge. It starts right there. The accountability has to be there. So I would tell you that honestly, as it relates to the sheriff's office, I want you all to go for a ride along so you can see.
Yeah, no, we're definitely going to do that on a future date. But
we have very little going on on a day-to-day basis in the county.
Yeah, well, I mean that's a good thing, I guess, when you're in law enforcement,
Right.
to have things be quiet and
We're able to step in and help Clarksdale, and I've offered my help. I've extended my hand. Whatever they need me to do in Clarksdale, I mean, I'm here to do it, and so that invitation is still there. Whatever they need me to do, I'm doing what we're doing right now. We're doing it anyway, but whatever else they need from me, all they have to do is just let me know.
Yeah.
Very simple.
Okay. Now, do y'all do any of the resource officers in any of the schools?
We do.
And tell me a little bit about that.
Well, we have resource officers assigned to Coahoma County high school and junior high school, and these guys are stationed at the Coahoma County Junior High School. 2 deputies. It was a grant that we have 3 now. We just received a grant to hire another officer in the school, so we have 3 people. One will be assigned to Jonestown Elementary. The other 2 are assigned to Coahoma County Junior High School, and these guys are not just stationed there every day, all day. They're assigned there, but they take turns going all around the county to all the schools, checking in and out of all the schools in the county. So that's worked out pretty well.
Do they do programs where they talk to the kids about,
DARE program?
Okay.
We have the DARE. One of our guys is DARE certified. One of the guys, the new guys that we're hiring, is going to great training in about a week or so. So we have one guy in Jonestown that's great trained, and the other guys that's DARE certified.
Okay. All right. Well, I would think that's a good. Those are all good programs, and it's a way.
Drug awareness program, gang and drug awareness programs.
Yeah, it would be a good way for the department or for the sheriff's office to, one, try to connect with at-risk youth before they, find themselves in a position where they're heading down the wrong path, and at least be there, kind of flying the flag of decency and showing that there is some accountability in the world.
Right.
And your department being a big part of that.
Right.
As we're looking on towards the rest of the year, is there anything coming up that?
We have a National Night Out, which is coming up here pretty soon. August 4th.
Okay, that's right around the corner.
Right. It's basically a national night out for all the sheriff's offices in the nation. Host National Night Out. At some point, the bigger departments do it, but we started doing it last year, our first year of last year, and it was pretty good last year. But this year we want to be much bigger. It's going to be at the Expo Center. Basically, you get a chance to come out, and we have a lot of vendors that are going to be there. The police department will be there. Our local AARP. Neighborhood watch programs, they'll be there. Anybody who has any questions about anything that's going on in the county or the city, I think that day would be a good day to come by the Expo Center, and kind of you get a chance to talk to some people that wouldn't see.
Want to come out and check
Right.
it out ourselves. So.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, we appreciate you taking some time to talk to us, and anytime you've got anything you want the community to know about, just give us a holler.
Stop by anytime.
We'll be there. I appreciate it.
Okay.
Thank you very much.